Hello everyone, I have this 2016 Subaru WRX engine right here that needs to get rebuilt. The customer brought it to me because his head gasket was blown, and he has, at that point I'll see how the valves and everything looks. Also notice the CA are broken. This one is missing plug completely. Cam sensor's gone right here and right here. Turbo locked up as well. So if I can do step by step, that would be great. If not, I'll just do what I make normally. So I got the manifold lifted. There's these vacuum lines. We gotta remove these. I guess there's one more in the back. Yeah, that right here goes to the old cash can. Use this tool here. Works. Let's get this guy out. So we're gonna take as many things we can take out while keeping them connected, especially the vacuum lines here. Let's get the plug out of the way. There you go. So these two solenoids have to be disconnected. Alright, so take it all at once. All at one piece is the best thing. This guy is a mechanical high pressure fuel pump, so I'm going to remove that right there. I'm not going to disconnect this, just disconnect the plug, and I'm going to disconnect and remove these two bolts here. Right, these are special bolts. To get this pump out, you do need to pry it out. It's not easy to remove actually. It's pressed on. There you go, everything together. Inside, it's alright. It's cast iron block here, so we should expect some rust in here. Next, let's unplug. I'm gonna go around, unplug everything, and come back. Perfect. Keep the gaskets for now until I get the new set so I can match where it goes. Right here. Oh, sorry. Plug is hard to take out. To get this bracket out, there you go. Now I can take the padding off. So here are the plugs. This was for the fuel pump, for the actuators. Fuel injector plug. Fuel injector plug. This right here is for the knock sensor. This right here is for the crank sensor. These are two grounds right here. This right here is another knock sensor. So right here was the solenoids, injector and injector. Then you go down here, you got yourself a ignition coils. They're a little bit so you got the ignition coils out. There was a cam sensor here that's damaged, and I think plug for this is the gray one. It was already unplugged though. I think the harness is free or not. There you go. Voila. Let's get the rest of the stuff out. So holding the manifold housing are playing down, but not that big. So this guy. Fuel rails in my way. I'm going to take these out. Perfect. Take the bolts out here. What I try to do for hose is I use this pick here. Helps me a lot because the last thing I want is getting the hoses damaged. That's an extra money. There you go. Yep. Okay. There you go. So we got this out. Let's see. Take these out. There we go. Pull the injectors out. I gotta pull the injectors out here. Dipstick. I drained the oil. Look what came out of it. More of that. That's amazing. This line here is going to the turbo. I just took it out. Yep, this is PCV valve. So there it is. If you're looking for yours, it's right here under the intake manifold. So I got this one loose. I got all this disconnected. This was connected like that, right here. So right now I gotta disconnect the turbo feed here. I'm gonna keep all this together to the box. And this way, there's one ground right here that goes to the car chassis. Now I need to turn the motor around and disconnect the exhaust and the turbo from down there and the engine mounts. Take this one. Yeah. This whole setup down here, I'm going to try to disconnect it as possible. Okay, perfect. Let's get this one. gonna just try to not bend anything. If you can, try to keep it as together as possible. Pull that out. And now force down here. The same line. Pull that off. Let's see. Oh, this is easy. I don't even have to use a hook. No wonder why. Alright. Looks like all these lines will have to be cleaned out or replaced. Definitely has to be rebuilt. Here we go. To get the turbo out, 3 bolts here, 3 bolts there, mounting bolt here, and here. I removed the entire turbo with all the lines and the converter. It's better. These do come out. Look at that. Okay. Mounts out. Let's see. This is the oil sensor. Look how hot it gets and melts. They need to, oh my god. This wire needs to be better protected, I guess. Just got the oil pan disconnected. I got the patent cover loose. So these right here are the long bolts, and the rest of them are the shorties like that. Fronts are long bolts, shorties. So also got these pens. Shorties. Here. These are all shorts, but these here are the long ones. Come here, another one here. To get to this one, I gotta remove this water pump pulley. And this bolt's long one too. Well, you do have to pry the timing cover, so there's the spots like right here. Then there's one right here. The prying point, and use that to pry this cover out. There you go. Here's the timing view of the engine. So the primary oil pan bolts are all loose. These are all shorties here. So you use this spot here to the pry bar. Here we are. Here's the view for the connecting rods and the crank. I'm going to take out these heads. No worry about timing the engine, I guess. There we go. Head bolts. It's a 14mm 12-point socket. Head just comes off. You don't even have to pry it. Hello, head gasket. Okay. This piston had a lot of fun because of this head gasket. Sorry, bud. This needs more work than just keep adding more work.